I'm checking, is this going live? Let me know if you're on and this is live. Is this working and going live? I hope so. Well, folks, I think this is going live. Unfortunately, I don't have a phone anymore to check if it's going live, so I'm going to trust it's working. Hello, happy Friday to you all. I am going to do a couple of card pulls for the energies that are out there. And if somebody wants their card read or a little bit of energy to come through, let me know. Just comment below. I'll be doing 3 of those. And I'm going to see, can I share this into my group? I don't know how to do this though. Distribution. This looks like it might be it. How's everybody doing? There has been some mad and beautiful energies. Hello, Maria, I see. Thank you for letting me know it's working. Thank you, my love. I am currently phoneless, so I'm just going off the computer here. It's beautiful where I am today, but I came from a wet Ireland and back in Spain, settling into the energies here. And we're starting our light language group next week. I'm so excited. I'm doing the last bit of preparations for that. So if you're on the fence or if you've been kind of delaying and registering, do so now before the registration closes. And share if you know somebody wants to do this as well. We're starting next week and I cannot wait. I'm really looking forward to it. I pulled cards for the group and there's so much information that's coming through for those already registered as well. So it looks like it's going to be a powerful clearing. The word purification came up quite a good bit. And manifestation as well. So it looks like we're clearing the way for a lot of manifestations to come through in this particular group. So if that feels like this is for you, then register. There's still time for that as well. Okay, Maria. Hello, Linda. Hi, my love. I know you're joining my level 2s. I can't wait. So my level 1, we're starting on Wednesday the 27th. And we'll have our first group call then, our first activation call. I'm trying to remember the dates. And that's 8 o'clock CET time. That's 7 o'clock in England. And I think it's 2 o'clock in America in Eastern time, if you're joining us from there. We, of course, are going to be also holding many catch-up calls. If you can't make the lives 8 o'clock, there's going to be many catch-up ones in the mornings, in the afternoons, and over the weekends. So you're going to catch at least one live and be able to catch the rest replays as well. So don't worry about it if you can't make the set times. There's a lot of catch-ups that are going to be offered in this particular round for practice calls. Hello, Nina. Hello, my darling. Nina, you've been in my mind last week as well. You come in and out for some reason. So I hope all is going well with you. I know you're doing a lot of exciting things with manifestations. Linda, you'd like a card. Okay, I'm going to pull you a card. And for you, I'm feeling the fairy deck today. Let's see. It's the Magical Dimensions deck, Linda, by Lightstar. This is the beautiful box, the deck they come in. So let's see what the cards have for you. If you have a question, just hold that in your mind's eye now. Interesting. This just popped out, by the way. I didn't even barely shuffle, but this popped out and I'm just like, is this the card? Because I barely shuffled for Linda. And I'm getting, yes, this is the card. So I am going to show you this one. There is a lot of light language on this. And the minute I'm holding it, my tongue wants to start riveting off light language. Like I want to start going right into it. The first thing about this card that strikes me is a massive root presence, a massive sacral presence. It feels like there's a grounding of energies that wants to come through just looking at the card. The actual name on the card, there's a big vortex here as well. So anywhere there's any leaking energy, is that true? What is that? Why am I getting the word leak? Feels like some energy is being dispelled where it maybe doesn't need to be dispelled. So we're going to invite in any sealing up of any vortexes around you, because you know what, Linda, we can especially when and you very powerful healer, very powerful light language speaker. When we open up vortexes to access those dimensions, right? Sometimes we don't close them after us, and that's going to be all in my level 2 and level 3. So don't worry about that. You're going to be learning about it. But essentially, if there's any we're unconsciously aware of that I've opened up, and sometimes I realize this year I don't just open one, I open 6 or 7 at once. And that's because I'm pulling from 6 and 7 different dimensions at the same time. And it's when you access multiple, and you have the same thing. I know I said this to you before. You have this. Not everybody has this. You have it, okay? That's what I see the mirror, me and you with this, where you'll pull from multiple realms at once and bring through a transmission that's not just one entity, one being, it's multiples. And some of them are even overlaid onto each other. So and the reason I'm saying this is sometimes when we do that, we might go off to bed after doing it, and we might consciously close down the vortex, right? And sometimes you can have leaks out and we don't know it's happening in the astral realms. Sometimes, if we're not very conscious of our hygiene, okay, energy hygiene, and our energy protections as well. Because when we're working with the light, what else is attracted to us? Sometimes we get a little interference because, and I say that it's never about fear, it's just sometimes when we're doing a massive amount of light work, interference might happen because it doesn't want us to do all the light work we have. It's not going to cause us any massive harm or anything, but it might be like a little speed bump or a roadblock along the way. So that's why why am I saying this? Because I want to say it out loud to see if it's true. And I just need you to feel into that. I'm not going to answer that. I need you to feel into that rather than me give you the answer, okay? Sometimes that might show up as other people are aware unconsciously of what we're doing, or maybe even consciously, and this is this thing, it's funny, okay, I'm kind of going to go off center now, going off center a little, because it's all interconnected. Do you know, I'm going back to the Matrix again, and this has come up a lot in my visions the last couple of weeks and months, I suppose. I've been sharing this, and that awakening of Neo in the pod, and how that's happening to many of us right now. We're being disconnected from the Matrix. And those that are not fully disconnected yet, when they encounter those that are, and this isn't about better than or less than or higher or lower, it's not about that. It's just an example to give you an example of how energy reacts and acts. And it's like the polars, positive and negative charge. It's like if you're in the light, saying the light kind of a thing, speaking light language, let's say for an example, and somebody who's not open to that resonance or that vibration hears it, it can be jarring for them, and they'll react negatively to it. They'll want to push it away, let's say. So that's almost like, do you remember Agent Smith, right? And how they will do anything to protect the Matrix, anything at all to protect the Matrix. This is what I'm getting. I wonder, is there any energies around you right now, people, places, or things that are a little bit wary, Agent Smith like? I'm cracking all over my neck when I say this. So either if that's unconscious and it's not like it's done in malice, it doesn't have to be done that way. It can just be an unconscious reaction, but you can receive the projections from others on that. Release or delete across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. And anywhere that's even subconsciously within you is a fear of maybe if I'm, even if it's the tiniest bit, because I know I still have to look at that in me. Release or delete that across all time, space, dimensions, and reality. We'll just take a breath in with that. If this isn't in awareness in your field, I wonder, is it something you'll encounter? And I'm preparing you for that right now. There's some aspect of this not landing fully with me. That's just why I'm saying it out loud. There's something there. I feel like you're actually going to be doing a lot of this soul traveling and soul exploration as well, learning a lot of these bits of your own self and how you work and how energy works through you and with you even more, and how that reacts with other people that you will be sharing this with. How it's received, and then how it's given back as well, because everything's a co-creation. Everything is a co-creation. So I haven't even shown you your card yet. What is your card? Your card is harmonic resolution, negativity, anger, transmutation. So this is the card of transmutation, harmonic resolution, transmute all that has been projected at you through time, space, dimensions, and realities. Now, part of this does feel astral, particularly up here. So in dream time, now sometimes people say, you know, in your dreams you go and you do a lot of stuff. What's been happening to me recently is like I'm aware that I've done a lot in my dream, but I'm actually waking up in the middle of the night. I'm having the stuff in my room and I'm working on it in my room. All right. So it's very conscious work in nighttime dream space. I'm not asleep. Asaka ye sia. So let me know if you're experiencing that as well. And a lot of this is because we do so much collective work. Now, when I say like I'm awake at night, and I think I mentioned this in one of my lives, like I'm waking up in the middle of the night and I'm literally working on the matrix, and all that is that. And when I say when we're having so much light, you're going to have that interference that sometimes happens. And sometimes that is our role, is to actually release and transmute the interference. So it's leading the pathways clear for others to move through as well, because it's perhaps in our field. Perhaps we've done it before in other timelines. Perhaps we've come with the codes to help with that, the unlocking of that, the transmutation of it. And that's why this card may be showing up for you as well, because maybe part of your soul has that too. Not everybody does, really. You know, some to lesser extent, some to more extent, and that's why I'm saying it. So with this type of work, there's beautiful light. We always have so many guides, like huge teams around you with this type of work as well. Now, what I'm getting for you, there's also more joining your team in the next while, and already have, and you might notice a lot of new energies. I'm getting so many chills saying that right now. So that is resonating. There's so many new energies going to be knocking on the door and saying hello. Let's start learning and teaching with each other. That you're ready for that next level. They're laughing now when I said that the next level. It's like, oh yeah, she's graduated this class and she's moving on to the next class. She's ready for the next class. Now, for me, I'm going to turn this upside down. And I'm also kind of the reference here as well, like Earth itself is expelling and releasing. Okay, we've got fire energy at the bottom here, and that's from the humanity aspect, but also Earth herself, her consciousness, that, you know, she's transmuting so much as well. You have the base chakra here, and then here what I feel is the womb space, the creation space, and look at this, the galactic coding coming through, that we're here to anchor all of this as well. And we're transmuting on Earth, not just in the ethers above realms here. It's as above, so below, which is why I'm rotating this card to show you that it is as above, so below, that we can't just focus on one, there's also the other for ourselves. There's our bodies that we're looking at, our physicalities, which are our realms of energy that holds energy. You know, our body is our earth. And how are we treating that? How are we healing it? How are we nurturing it? How are we caring for that? And the clearer our physical is, and when I say clearer, that's the word purification. It's the word in tune, embodied, deeply listening, deeply nurturing, softening, letting everything flow through the body movement, the body care, the body food, the body water, the body talking to, the body emotions, the body that holds the thoughts. Like, we're looking at the physical in a very deep level, exploring that as well. Because when we have a lot of access up here, we have to remember everything that's up here is also within us, and we're here to really learn and travel within the realms and the space of the body as well, to be able to hold as much of us as we can. And what is us? Us is all, right? Us is all, through all time and space, all aspects of us, past, present, future, masters, everything, every part of us that has been and will be. when the body is that level, like that's the Christ level, that's the Christ conscious level, it's walking on water, it's turning water to wine. That's the kind of thing we're looking at moving towards. It's the crystalline light body, but completely anchored into earth, being that earthing rod for all these energies moving through. Because we're the code and space holders for earth as well. Okay, we're helping her and she's helping us. It's a lot in that, isn't it? I hope it doesn't sound overwhelming. I don't know how that feels, Linda. I feel like some of what I said has yet to come as well. Like I'm already at saying as if it's present. Some of what I said may be yet to come. Some of it you may have already kind of been aware of and you're resonating with. There's something around taste at the back of the tongue. No. You see, and there's like a balancing of the taste buds. Why am I being brought to that? That's weird. Like sour. Sour is what I'm getting. The word sour. Like we have bitter, sweet, sour, something like that. And savory. And this is part of relishing all of life, even the sour aspects, and recognizing that nothing is to be rejected but integrated. This even includes the aspects of ourselves that perhaps we're not 100% comfortable with or comfortable in living in. Inya wa trust we ya ye wa ya nye ya wa ye inya wa ye ya wa nye. Something around the listening and the trusting. There's something deep within the cells that want to open up and speak to you in your body. In such gentleness and sweetness, to bring the sweetness in. Now, as I said that, I've had just a burst of saliva in my mouth, like the deliciousness that is, and the savoring of every single breath, of every single touch. Like there's this real thing around the body, and I'm getting a Egyptian coming through now, and I'm still with you, Linda. She's coming through as and again, this is like a mirroring of stuff with me on this, so I have to check in. Am I literally reading me right now? No, this is, I'm being shown like because I'm seeing my lady I work with, so she looks like her. So she's coming through, and it's the Egyptian aspect, like a priestess, like dance, utukima, the whole movement of the body, the savory of that Shakti energy as well, like the sensuality, the sexuality of the female form, and the deliciousness that we experience life at that heightened level. Like, can we really, really get in there, biting into it? Into the deliciousness of the hands, the fingers, the skin, the touch, the smell, the taste. Everything is love. Even the pain, even the uncomfortable parts, even the dry bits, or the scaly bits, right, or the spotty bits. Everything is beauty. And are we relishing in ourselves in that way? And talking to every single ache, freckle, lump, mole, pain, whatever it is, you know? Hatanya sa kuhotokoye inia nahala aye kiadna no koye. So she's going to come through for the listening of the body, the learning of the healer within utunya ye elie hara alu huru o shutunia. She's bringing my attention right down into my base again, my sacral sex area, right? Like she's just like open, move and breathe and let the flow through. Can I sit in the body? In that power that is there? Can I recognize the power it holds and that it can receive even more and then give even more? That is, Linda, there's a lot in this. And I'm hearing the word teachings, many teachings to come, like a remembrance. She's a big smile on her face like this. She's just beaming like this in delight at having us recognize her once again, because this is a thing I feel with you and me. Oh, San, yes, yeah. I mean, by that I mean I have some remembrances of the two of us with that team. Otonia. So I'm going to say thank you for that coming through. Definitely coming in now. And this came through in our light language level 1, didn't it? And when I channel, I forget very quickly what's come through. She's just saying, like, I came through in light language level 1 with Linda and you. Remember the temple. Hatya. And then she's actually bringing out, she's saying, look at my snake now. So this is the whole thing, the snake dance again. Now the snake, they're also protection. Naga, Naga, Naga are all about protection. Snake Naga is another word for the snake family, the revered in those holy ceremonies. Massive protectors, initiators, transmuters, showing of rebirth, shedding of the skin, all this kind of stuff as well. Usanya, Sakanya, Si, Waasa, and also that whole thing of mastering energy and power. Usunya, Sakya, Sanye, Siwa Aru Utu. So that's coming through as well. How interesting. Thank you for that remembrance. So I have a lot of third eye activation here as well. I'm going to invite any of mine out to clear. Thank you. And I'm being drawn to the card, and that image in the card again, just that top image there. For some reason I want to show it to you, and there we go, it's done. Thank you. Ooh, girl, how is that resonating with you? Okay, because I don't have my phone anymore, and also why there will be a delay if some of you have been messaging me. I have to be physically at a computer to read my messages now. Who else wants a card? Nina. Oh, Nina. Let me pull you a card. I'm going to pick the deck. Hold on. You're getting the Language of Light deck. So I'm releasing energy here, moving into your energy, Nina, and around the jaw and the mouth, like speaking, like words, how important words are coming through, discernment over the words. And I'm burping as well, so there's some beautiful movement of energy through. Excuse me. And I feel like I want to dance and sing. There's a lightness. And that's that play energy is around you. There's lots of play energy, elemental energy, fey energy. Now at the same time, there's a massive Christ energy and light and angelics as well. Wow, there's actually a big team around you. So I'm being drawn like all around your whole field, like, and over here I'm seeing, they're saying we're here too. The ancients are here, and these are the very earthy, embodied. And again, loud music, a lot of loud music, stamping of the feet, that kind of thing, like embodiment. The fire ceremony. So you have kind of the light and wisdom, and the very like boom, grounded. I'm getting shown as well, as I'm looking in, there's some technologies coming through for you right now. I'm getting pyramid technology. Utsanya. Why is that about amplification? Amplification of the third eye and the crown. Utsanya kai hi shiwa shawa anae. Why is this coming through? For your work. This is to help you with your work, creativity, accessing information to bring through. Ud ad id imaawara oraleale. Now I'm also being shown crystals. I'm being brought down to the earth to look at the crystals. There's something with this in the crystals. What is that? The information that's stored in crystals coming up through your feet and into the crystal light body. Otanya kia shane ura ala. Now as I say that out loud, there's some type of connection with the crystals to this new technology that's coming through, and a spinning of this pyramid now is helping uncode and actually spread out the information that's in those crystals, like you're becoming a beacon and a transmitter. Transmitter is the correct word. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to take a breath in with that. What are you transmitting? I'm getting told codes, light, love, laughter, your very beingness. And what I'm being shown now is that sense of co-regulation. So your beingness is allowing others around you to co-regulate to that vibration and helps then move into their technologies, their own beingness, and transmit that out. That's how it's going to be like a ripple effect. How beautiful that our presence can have that effect on others, isn't it? Just to think about it. And how others have that effect on us. They co-regulate us. Yana, why, yeah, one small step to change. Hukia changes all. Interesting card. And this is similar to kind of what I'm getting shown. So huge activity up in this realm here. Look at that crown and third eye here. Can you see this? Look at that. Look at the beautiful heart, all in love. But super amount of codes coming through, right? You can see that, can't you? And even here across the third eye, right? I hope that's the word focus is coming through on this. Focus. So this feels like going a little quiet, a little deep. You're doing your mantra work and inviting through before you do that. You're doing your prayer work, your meditation, whatever you wish to call it there. And those codes are going to drop in. Lots of guides around you to help drop that in. I'm getting told as well to tell you that also you have some guides like the Yeshua Sananda, Lord Sananda, coming through as well. That whole Christ vibe. Tukia Tanaya Diemdanonokoye. Just asking, is there anything else that wants to come through on that? So what I'm getting as well, because I have so much, I want to scratch my head, there's a huge crown activation. So grounding in that, opening up your new space right now. Just take a breath in. It's going to help anchor those crown stuff coming in, because we can almost get lightheaded or have that brain fog with this as well, like memory stuff going on. Hukia, holding focus might be a little bit, it might flow through us. So the card is the point of attraction. What do you focus on and what you want to create is the question. So your point of attraction is accumulation of all your thoughts. What are the thoughts? How can you ground the thoughts that need to be grounded and release those that need and want to be released? Hasanya sikanya sikianya ukuyekianya yawa siwa asaka. So this is like the shifting via beliefs, shifting the point of belief. Part of this is the shifting of the beliefs to help you adapt to any situation that you need to that's coming in. So if stuff gets thrown at us, we're quite adaptable to whatever that is. Staying in the center of love and on the path of your heart, you can choose to feel into the flow or resist and hold yourself back. Either way, you will be loved by your soul and the universe. So it says, respond to life, never panic or react. Practice appreciation. Talk about what is going well in your life and be silent about what is not going well. Well, I'm not going to say don't be silent about what is not going well. Move through that, using the EH process, things like that. Your attention to the good will bring more of it to you. Write a story about your biggest desire. Make yourself the main character. And then focus on that desire with yourself experiencing it through your story. Feel all the feelings. So that's what this card is saying as well. So I want to also say that the sacred heart is coming through here, the higher heart, which is related to purpose, our purpose on earth as well. And this is the sacred heart of love. It's the sacred heart of unconditional. It's the sacred heart of abundance, full health, vitality, everything. It's a sacred heart that heals all around it. Where love but can't heal. And again, the throat wants to clear with me saying that. The expression, to be the full expression of that. where sometimes we close that a little. Uka, ia, kana, aka. Na, nea, wa, nea. Sanya Christus sandana al heri arekut undana ete maakasaye. Ushukuya sisiuru uru tukuton ala asakaye shichiwana meta to ora lea soto ria katare ambana no koseti. Hoshukonyeki. Stay in your flow, stay in your joy. Umdana e kia satate e turu u. Now they're showing me a chalice, and they want that chalice to be filled. Okay, take that how you will. Chalice offers a representation of the divine feminine. It's a representation of rejuvenation, healing, health, life. It's a representation of fertility, abundance, overflow, and create a lot of creative energies in the chalice. It's where things get birthed out of. It was in the womb. It's a representation of the womb. Will you sip of this chalice? Coming from the sisters. We offer it to you in love. It contains all of our wisdom and knowledge, so that you may embody this fully on earth right now. Receive us in meditation. Namaste. So that was something from your guides, your sisterhood guides coming through there on that as well. How is your focus right now, Nina? Sometimes I wonder, do we allow ourselves to fully receive all the time, you know? And sometimes, like, maybe I'm just saying things out loud that is already known, so that we acknowledge it's not just imagination, there's truth in it and there's resonance in it, and then we're like, maybe I am allowing that to drop in a little more, right? That's it. Sianya, so I see. That what came through for you today. Wasn't what I'd expected to come through for you, but that's what came through. Interesting. Whew. Those of you joining me, watching, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please share this live on your page. Unfortunately, I'm not able to share anything right now. Please share this if anybody else needs this. Know that this is the last week to join Light Language Level 1. We're starting next Wednesday, our first activation call. There's going to be many activation calls, both in the mornings, the weekends, the evenings. You cannot miss, you can't miss them, to be honest. So if you can't make the ones that are listed, you'll catch up on the replays. So please join and receive of that if this is what your soul is calling out for right now. I was asked to host this. I have many, many messages in my inbox. Come. I heard your call. Come. So join us, and you can always watch the replays or catch one of the catch-ups, okay, that we'll be doing as well. I'm going to have the beautiful Paula Walsh assist me in these workshops. She's going to be offering one-to-one group, one-to-one coaching sessions and activations, and we'll have lots of bonuses as well. We'll have some beautiful guest calls from many of my previous attendees as well, from the light language, to help and assist you and grow even more, because it's a co-creation. How we co-create, okay? It is a massive co-creation. When I'm feeling into this group, a lot of this group is around letting go. A lot of it's around deep, deep healing and letting go. And manifestation kept coming through, that we're clearing the path ahead, the journey ahead, so that all that needs to come through is manifested. And this is that heaven on earth kingdom. Blessed be. Thank you. All right, let me see. Does anybody else want a card? Whoa. Do the last one here. Hi, Thomasina. Hi, Christine. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll down, so I'm a little slow at this one. Linda is like, yes, thank you so much, Mary. So that's the reading I did for you just there, Linda. So much spot on. And yes, the Egyptian came through for both of us in level 1. Okay, brilliant. Wonderful. Sianya Kia Gawasai. And Nina said she's very focused. So this could be part of that, like confirmation for you, right? Literal confirmation. That focus is going to be part of that gift for you, because focus is part of it's one of the steps towards mastery, right? It really is. So this whole sacred heart and the codes that are here coming in, that focus is going to drop them in for you. Ua sakanya, even more. Now you can see this being looks like they're manipulating energy here as well. Hanya wa akanya kia. So this could be in the creation of their manifestations, but also helping Earth, because I am getting like you're doing collective work as well, Nina. Hianya. When I say collective work, you're having a massive impact in your beingness on people around you. Huchan, yeah, kianya. That's the whole. I was getting that massive ripple effect with you. Connect into Sananda, that came through, which is another aspect of the Christ consciousness. And any other, is there anything else that wanted to come through there before I close this out, please, for Nina? All I'm getting told is you have all you need for now. Love it. Thank you. Good, I'm glad you loved it. Okay, I'm going to pick the Christine. Hello, you got a card. Tara is looking for a card. Rena is there. Sailing a car. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Celine maybe. Forgive me if I haven't. And Maria, you want a card too. Let me see. I'm going to just bring through who, because I'm going to do the last one here. Who needs and wants a card for the highest good right now? That'll be a group collective message, please. I am getting Maria just for now. Osaka Yeki. And I'm going to pull just really quickly, but I won't go into a soul reading with it. Sinya, Sailing, I'm getting Dragon deck for you. Tara is Love is getting the Cosmic. I'm going to leave it at that, but I won't read it. I'll just pull you the card because I'm going to pull Maria's. Maria has a collective message. Sailing, you're getting Selin. Please forgive me, I'm saying that correctly. Earth and Air Dragon represents the balance of heaven and earth. This is stay balanced. Ground your visions, manifest your hopes and dreams. Now, I can't not but tune in because instantly I'm getting packets of information. Again, how I see this is sometimes we get, oh my God, this beautiful, beautiful purple and pink sunset right now as I'm looking at this. So I feel like that's part of my attention has been drawn there for you. So then, Hapsa Yeki, the beauty of the sunset I feel like you're putting stuff to bed. I feel like you've closed a lot of stuff off. Like you've done a lot of work. You're closing some doors on things, perhaps even people or situations, places and things. Hakianya, what a cool loops. I just want to acknowledge that. Well done. And there's the beauty of that you'll feel that peace within you expand even more from doing that. Well done. So packets of information I'm feeling is big right now. You're going to have a lot of new downloads come through. I'm getting the word uploads. What does that mean? From the earth. You have a massive, how I would call that, like anchor into earth, or like as if you'd have a sucker going into the earth and you're uploading from the earth as well. Earth and air, cool, as above, so below. Although I'm seeing like this, this message is around the balance of above and below. This is the grounding your visions. So whatever those dreams and desires are, we're going to bring them down to the earth and we're going to send them through that beautiful ley line system. I feel like you do a lot of work with ley lines. If it's conscious or unconscious, you're still doing it. Like every step you take is a kiss to the earth. It's a kushanya kaye saka. It's a blessing for the vision that you're bringing forward. Braka sud akala ara ishikma uktu yanda ika sakat aishika aka wa aikia nukon inia akaizi. Funny enough, I have gnome energy coming through. And these are very hard working. Draw on us to help you anchor and to lay the path. It's almost like they lay you the golden brick road. So where your foot goes, you'll know where to go next. And you're going to draw those people towards you that you need to draw to. Okay, so I did end up reading for you there. Gnome energy. I'm going to have to tune into them. I haven't really tuned into gnomes it's Kiana, and of course they have so much knowledge of plant medicine as well, and the balance of nature, and they're showing me the cycles of it too. That you're very tuned, or you will become even more tuned if you're not already, into the cycles of nature, knowing when doors open, doors close, people come, people go, abundance flows, and there's a time for when abundance, we're drawing on savings. Does that make sense? Sianya wa Saka, you're going to be very skilled in this. And you already are. Usukiam, you're just re-remembering a lot of the skills. And you hold a lot of keys for people with this. Hasaka dim oya Sakai. So we thank you for that. Hamdana ihikia Saka wa aturi ala akama. Oh. All right, Maria, you're going to be the last, my love, that I read for. I'm just pulling Tara's love card. This week is the last week to sign up. We're starting next week for the Light Language Workshop Level 1. Join me in this workshop level 1. You're going to have more than just an activation, my loves. We go very deep into the blueprints. We go into the karmic stuff. You go into the ancestral stuff. Hasakyanya, Waashaka. It's just a naturally thing that just happens when you join any of my workshops. We work through that a lot as a collective, as a group. Obsaka washakanya turuku hala ara aka sandani iti aka shakai mo turuku sotoru turuku. Hey Shanya Samnara Iria. In the light language activations, we go through not just the activation of your speaking light language or toning or singing, but also the writing and any artworks that want to come through with that. Also signing, so hand signing or body movement, body dance, because dance and light language is also a thing. Kyanya wa sakaye simara kala, hiara kala, kala kala, ura kala, kala kala. Now kala is time, goddess of time coming through. Kuakala, hiakala, kumutiakala, kianakasiakawa eliakala. So she is saying we're removing the illusions. Hasanyesi of linear time, dututiatara of what we think will be that already is. Utukutuku uihama asaka, that was, that is. Ikianyaka. So what I'm sensing is Hindiakasa. There is no past, there is no future, there is only now. Sudipmana ahia aka sotoroko timana na eke. I'm asking her, what does she mean by this? Please, can you give me more information? Tara, this part linking to your card. Hapsa nyaka, I haven't even pulled it yet. Now they're going sideways, like I'm seeing parallels, like multiverse, parallel timelines. And this is that thing where the veils get thin. The veils are going super thin right now. You might see blips, Mandela effects, ushikia, deja vus, and this is the sorry. Hold on, take a breath with me. Ooh. Right, my eyes are literally going crazy here. Super strong energy there. So what actually happened there was a consciousness shift. What I'm seeing is as if you could take our consciousnesses, whatever, if you were to say that was in the mind, let's say, it's in every single cell, right? But if we were to say our consciousness shifts into an aspect of self in another. This is hard to explain because I don't know if I fully can comprehend even myself, because I don't know if it is comprehensible in even our earthly human brains. But how best I can explain this is a consciousness shift is like they take the consciousness of all cell, let's say the mind space, who we be, who we are, and we move into another aspect of self in a different dimensional timeline when that has been done. In other words, the earth may have actually ended on that, right? And you move somewhere else, you shift into another one. It's a new timeline. And when you land in this, it's not like you're always aware of it. Sometimes it's super subtle. You'd be like, well, that green looks a little different to what I remembered. It's a little bit darker, it's a little bit brighter. Like it can be so subtle. Other times it can be quite big where you're like, that's not my mother. That can't be my mother. She's totally different. Or that's not my husband, or this house, there's something different. Something feels off, not how I remember, not how I feel it to be. Have I changed? Am I just like spatially unaware right now? Like we ask ourselves these questions, or we have weird and strange dreams, or we remember back and then we go to Google it, is it true? And something's not the same, right? Something's changed and you're like, oh, I must have misremembered that. But what I'm getting is there's a consciousness drop into a new realm, a new dimension, a new parallel timeline, whatever way you want to see this, because I don't even think I have the proper words for this. It's like I can see it, but I can't quite put full words on what this is because I don't think I fully can comprehend that. I have a lot of lessons in this. But Kala, she's coming through. Kala is time. Now, I did have an encounter with a being in Antares, which for me is this planetary system where all docking happens and many beings and cultures, they all mix and they all go off into the different realms and dimensions, and some of them are landing on Earth here to help us and assist us. There was a timekeeper there, and the timekeeper would. Well, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Why am I talking about this? I want to ask, why is this coming in for Tara, please? Can you give me a reference point? This is too big for me to talk about, you see. I need a reference point, please. Give me a reference point. Why am I... Okay, I feel like you're going through something right now, and this is why the reference point's coming in. Are you smelling something's not quite off with someone or something, with yourself? And you can't quite put your finger on it. Maybe you're just going, the world's crazy right now. Hanya, I'm going to pull the card for you. I don't want to get into that. It's too complex for me to get into that. The card fell. Here's the card. The card fell. It flew out. Pleiades. Pleiades. And this is the connection card. This is about expanding and connecting into your own true self. So just have a look at that light language coding for a bit. And let the codes come through. This is the Jamie Price deck. Oh God, there's energy shifting in me just holding this. Whew. Excuse me. My burp, it's because there's energy shifting. And what I'm feeling is that energy shift is in the solar plexus around power center, divine will, choice. So I'm going to invite that in, please. Nora la. Iararu neakatara. Ianarolo rialaraka. Ola la lalia. La lara la malarukuria. Now this is a hybrid being. Rukura la malai. So Pleiadian Lyran. Ula la rolo kuroka. Shura katsam nalayala. Iliara la iria kasam dana usurku. Ishukut iraka motokoye. Lalamasaye kandia kalaba awai. Beautiful being. Is this an aspect of Tara? Yes, it is. Thank you. So what I'm getting is this being is coming through because I don't know what you're writing in here. Are you resonating with anything that I'm saying? Let me know if you are, because what I'm getting, it might sound strange. The beautiful being coming through, Selenica. The beautiful being coming through, Lyran, Pleiadian, and I'm getting also an aspect of Syrian is there somewhere too, like this connection there. Anyway, this feels linked to the Orion War, Psiquania, and the destruction of Lyra, the beautiful planet where all these beings were. They're gorgeous looking beings, you know. Hamza Akia, full of heart. Hapsakuya Kia, courage. Ukanya Kaya, Suruku, beautiful, beautiful community culture. Amjalaiki. And when that happened, and the destruction, and the devastation, and the loss, and the grief, and that's, I have no home. And that's that thing, I have no home. Where's home? Why do I feel homeless without a home? Even when I am living in a home. Like, I don't quite fit in. I don't quite belong. This isn't my home. My home is somewhere else. It's that type of thing. And how we can feel that kind of, that there's something there, empty, right? Loss. I don't know how to put that in a word. Ukanya. That longing, that hasn't been fulfilled, even when it looks like you have everything around you that you should feel okay and you should have, have a home, have this. It's that feeling. And that's a soul thing, right? We're looking at the soul, so we're going up the soul star chakra gateway. Hukanya Saki, universal gateway area. We're going to invite that healing now. If that's there in your soul imprint. Hansana wasai siwa, and that grief, ukwana, and that almost disillusionment, bewilderment. How could this happen? Where was God when this happened? Where was everybody else? Why were we on our own? Why did nobody come to us? We asked. They didn't come. They came too late. Saka nima shukuti amaka iho shutu rula alhara I amanolo shia wa are roku halera si. And that this being is saying, it took me, there's an aspect of you essentially, right? It took me quite a while to come back into my heart and into acceptance, kia, and make a new home. And now they're bringing me to the place. Sorry, there's throat stuff going on like mad here as well. Yeah, this is around expression. Kiana ka aesi kian ka uku uhushuku yama akaye. And yeah, I see, release for delete that, please. There's a loss and a grief, release for delete that. Homesickness, release for delete. Kian kana satya. Thank you. So we're back now with creating a new family, having to create a new community, having to learn a new language, a new way of communicating, a new way of being and assimilating, and making it your own. Finding your tribe and building, what was, what will be, what is again. Your tribe is here, don't forget that. They've never left you. Hapsakoturi ahmdala wa asaye hishiwa shawa anyeka wa uruku yakanaye kiyakano kanaaye uakanyea o asawa. Sorry, that's a different being coming through, but it's related to the Palladian oturuku sokoya. Just take a breath in. So this card of connection, I am safe to discover my infinite capability to connect. You are a sovereign, unique being. The physical realm is the conditional realm of separation. You are meant to honor your sacred uniqueness because your perspective, experiences, and choices and desires are important to life. There's more to the story than just separation, which is merely an experience of the physical realm. You're connected to life in invisible ways. Through love that binds and compels improvement and evolution. The Palladians accelerated their ascension by understanding connection and making choices that served the evolution of all life, which is always mutually beneficial. This card is asking you to look at how you're connecting or rejecting. Are you serving the evolution of love in mutually beneficial ways and building a better future? In your physical form, you are meant to grow into an empowered sovereign being that connects through loving choices for the self that are mutually beneficial. In other words, for the highest good of all. Not every moment or experience will seem equal, but the service to the greater good will benefit all involved. Feel safe connecting or disconnecting in ways that are healthy for you. And choose connections that honor your sacred divinity. So any connections that are not serving you, release, revoke, rescind, delete it across all time, space, dimensions, and realities. Lovingly letting it go, forgiving and releasing. Thank you. Expect new opportunities for connection and make healthy choices outside of your comfort zone. What connections are you avoiding or what connections are you forcing? They're the questions that come with that card. Tara. Tara is love, I should say. Ushanya. And last but not least, Maria. Suya, Sudya, Suye, Miana, Uru, Uko, Shitima. Yeah. Interesting. Pilla, Pillai, Pilla, Pilla, Pilla. So there's these are another race for Maria. They're coming in major as a collective, and it's like, Sorry, so many chills. Woo. Woo. Maria, breathe and let them come through. Feel them. What I'm getting here is it's like as one they hold the light. It's like I'm seeing one hold the light and they're all surrounding. Ha siya nye kiara hala sama. Chikat ma kuri imela kuturu undara ikri aksha to ma akan imarakata urishmdiki reverkutu tarakai alurikma yes and kuti marakara take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Expel. That was about an opening, and clearing and encoding the field. Releasing the ideas and thoughts keeping us. They're showing me constricted. They're going, oh, sukunya, don't see me, don't hear me, don't feel me fully. I don't feel this is like fully you, Maria. I wonder, is this something going on like in close family members or something that's like a reflection? Aka shuchia. Shichiwa achia ka chiwa cha wachi ichiwa amachi ichiwa achawa achi ia chachawa. This is a different being. I'm asking who this is, please. Sutua tiata ma asha. I am on her team. Ya taanya achi awa achai ichi wo chukuchi anye chudu ichi. I'm getting Andromedan, but also ancients. It's like a hybriding thing there. Urxia chichiwachanye I au u inye uichi rukutututukutu. Lots of like fast and high energy. Ooh, let's get this grounded in. Let's ground this in. Let's just take a breath. Must be quite intense if you're bringing through a lot of that energy all the time, Maria. Amala sinyewa yewa newu mana yewu rogus filima kwanye. Oh, this is another guy on your team. Lawa ambashokoe mokoyeka. Oh, kunyaka wa shikama. Like a shaman. Super expressive. I see him like with stripes across his face and he's all drawings all over his body. Now, light's working with the stars and around fire. So I'm seeing fire outside, looking up at the stars, lots of body movement, lots of like tattoo emblems all over the body. So sacred geometry, sacred symbols of language of light, and again the connection to earth. So this is about anchoring into the earth, and this is where he's saying clearing the physical body so that you can bring it all in. Like he's super expressive. It's very funny. He's making all these weird hand signals. Now what he's doing here is this is the breaking down of what's not serving everybody that's around you, because I feel like you're doing a lot of this transmuting work, whether you're aware of it or not. And within you, ancestrally or karmically, I'm getting lots of hot energy as well. Binds release, chains release, full expression to come through. Okay, he's super expressive. Yeah, there's something tiny, tiny that's there a very long time. Let's bring it up. It's like a seed. Who put that there? She did. Okay. To protect. So something there around your expression, not fully like the full power of the truth, the voice, how we as humans, maybe we've been told, shut up, be quiet, don't say that. That's not good to say. You know, people, nice people don't say those things when you want to be in your full expression of truth. Somehow it's been repressed. There's a tiny little seed there. So that's, hopefully you'll feel that release, and just clear your throat, drink a bit of water. Ha ye sima hawa. Now this was the collective message coming through as well. So anything that Maria received is for all of us, because perhaps we all have that through our cultures, our religions, our institutions. They've all molded us, programmed us to be a certain way, right? That maybe isn't fully aligned with our true divine soul expression. Right? We're all on that journey to discovery. What is that for us? What is that for you? We're just asking the question. And if we're even just asking and breathing it in and just letting it flow through as it needs to, it's just that softness. Mua ye ka ye shawa. You say, can you feel it now? Can you feel it now? And it's almost like you're flowing with the wind, or the breeze, or even just the breath. Those great earthy smells like the fire and that burning log smell, and almost the earth, the night earth, that smell the earth has at nighttime. He's just bringing all these sensations and smells to me. It's like you can taste the air, even the darkness, the velvety darkness. And he's saying, rest in this with me tonight, Maria, and all of you out there who's watching this. Hawa, look at the stars. How they twinkle for you, holding that light. And transmitting all you need. Ba Shanyaki, and no illusion may stop that. Shaye, here you are free. Uakawashi akawani. Moto ehesia. Ukuye sitiama. And so it is. May the grace of Source lie upon us. May the grace of the light be within our hearts. May the love be expanded within us and emitted all around us. Touch every heart, touch every cell. May this prayer be heard. Divine Mother, we love you. Divine Father, we thank you. We love you. And this is closed now, this transmission. Close my vortexes, right? Wanya kawasu. They're saying, those of you that need and want this type of journey, and it's not for everybody. They're like, they are saying, Mary, tell them about your workshop again. So I'm going to say it one last time. Next week we're starting level 1. In November we're starting level 2 for those that have done level 1. Next year we'll have level 3, which will be for quite advanced work really. So for now, just level 1 is starting. Register. I'll put the link below in the comments. If this is for you, your heart will feel it. You'll know it. Nana eawana. Don't let anything stop you with that. Just signing up, the work begins. It's already beginning. And well done to those of you that have heard the call. And I'm going to say, from me, my humble heart, thank you for co-creating with me as well. I love you all. Woo! Right, let me see. That is it. Okay. Celine, I hope I'm saying your name right. Thank you so much. I feel the truth in what you transmit. Thank you. It's powerful, and I feel the connection with earth and sky to bring all the light and hold the vibration to shift the consciousness. I'm also working with cacao medicine. The gnome thing was really interesting. I wonder, is there something like the whole thing of plant medicine? I really like the sunset with blues and violets. Okay, good. I'm glad. Thank you, my love. I think it's my first time connecting with your energy, so thank you for allowing me that as well. Thank you so much. It's a blessing for me to do that. Thank you for trusting me. Um, oh, this is it. Tara, you're feeling it as well. Good. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Share this on your page. Feel free. Um, Share if you feel any of your friends or family members need and want to participate in this next workshop. Please let them know. Most of what I do is by word of mouth, you know. So please do. And I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love. Have a beautiful, what day is today? Friday. Bye.